What brings you in today, Gary?
Uh, my wife has been trying to get me to get a talk therapy for years. And when I found you, I saw that your prices were very affordable. So I decided to give it a go.
And why have you been so resistant to talk therapy in the past?
Uh, I get that it can be cathartic to talk about stuff, but the people that I know that do talk therapy just feel like they're constantly fixating on everything that's wrong. They're making things into bigger problems. You know what I mean?
I don't think I do.
Well, like I just saw this documentary on ayahuasca, like this psychedelic tea, and they say that it can do like 20 years of therapy in 2 days.
Ayahuasca, you say?
Yeah,
That'll be pretty cool.
yeah. Um, Also, my wife and I were just wondering where you got your degree, certificate, whatever from. We didn't see it on your listing.
I can tell you're a very empathetic person, Gary.
I guess so.
Empaths such as yourself often have the most to work through in talk therapy.
Oh yeah. Well, okay. Uh, but yeah, my wife and I just wanted to know like where you got your degree from.
Today is not about me, Gary. This session is not about questions that somebody else asked you to ask me. This is all about you, Gary. Today you get to shine. Today Gary gets to take front and center, the limelight. It's all about you, Gary. Let's talk about your parents. What's your relationship with them like?
Oh, my parents are great people, pretty affluent family. Never really had to worry about money much. They were very supportive of me.
I'm beginning to see a pattern here, Gary.
Oh yeah.
Hmm. Any pets?
Oh yeah, tons. Dogs, cats, lizards.
Let's start with the lizards.
Okay. Well, there was Murphy and Donovan.
What kind of breeds were they?
Oh, they were all
Three-legged
three-legged
red-eye
red-eyed skinks.
skinks.
You're familiar with the breed?
Whoa. They are notoriously narcissistic, Gary.
Animals can be narcissistic.
Pretty much so. And they are one of the reasons that you are so miserable, Gary.
Oh, I'm not
No.
miserable.
Let's go back to your parents for a second. You said you claim you have a good upbringing. Is that right, Gary?
Uh, yeah, my parents are great people.
Are you familiar with the term Stockholm Syndrome, Gary?
Kind of, but I don't think that really applies to this.
Yes, well, now this is starting to sound like denial.
Oh no, I'm not trying to deny anything.
Oh, but you're spiritually bypassing, Gary, all of the trauma from your upbringing. Do you know that term? Spiritually bypassing.
Yeah, that's when you like.
When when you're shading. What you're doing now is known as shading, Gary.
Oh,
And we're gonna try a little something now, Gary. Are you familiar with the Rorschach test?
yeah, that's the one with the ink blobs on the
Wrong.
paper, and you interpret what they.
Wrong, Rorschach, Gary. This is the Rorschach test, Gary. Do you feel uncomfortable?
Yeah, yes, I do.
Well, then that proves it.
Proves what?
That you are a pathetic little empath victim, that your whole life has been a tragedy, that your parents and your pets are all out.
No, my parents were like my best friends, Doc. I think you have this all wrong.
No, Gary, I've got nothing wrong. I got it right. You are double minxing.
Double mixing?
Double minxing.
I'm double mixing.
You're double minxing, Gary.
I'm double mixing?
Yes, I said you're double minxing, Gary.
Double mixing?
You are doubling up the mix.
What's double mixing?
You know, I don't think this is for me.
What?
The whole talk therapy thing.
What do you mean?
I'm a librarian. You know, I came here because I wanted to test out what it's like to be a talk therapist. Being a librarian kind of pisses me off these days. The way the books smell, the way the people just talk at me incessantly. I need a change of pace, and I don't want to go to college and then figure out that it's not for me after I've gone through all 4 years, start the career, all that dumb bullshit. So, what I thought I could do is if I demo careers before I'm actually in them. So today I set up a little bit of a
So, like,
demo.
you don't have any degree or certificate in any of this?
But I don't know. Maybe I'm being too hard on myself. Let me get your thoughts. What did you think about today?
This?
Yeah.
This was torture. This was like war crime, psychological torture.
Oh, I think if I kept on going, you'd really see what I was up to, and you'd have a great time afterwards.
No, absolutely not. And you shouldn't be doing this. You should not be mistreating mental health patients like this.
Okay, I will remind you of who your next patient is.
Oh, Cyrus, no, you don't have to.
Next appointment, pull wisdom teeth out of that lady
Nope.
off Craigslist. Arrives in 10 minutes.
Cyrus is always just butchering the names of all of my German patients.
I'm calling the cops.
Don't worry. He's not going to call the cops on us. He's too much of an empath for that. Cyrus, can you pull up a video for do-it-yourself at-home wisdom teeth removal?
Okay, playing now.
Hey y'all, it's Uncle Doctor back here in the medical shed. I'm going to tell you how to take out them wisdom teeth today. Well, first you're going to want to go through your toolkit and find yourself, there they are, a pair of pliers. And also I got this big old bottle of hydrogen peroxide.
Bit of blood, pooping, thermal, and... But Oh, hey, Stephanie. You're doing great. I'm just gonna go get us some Nova cream. I'll be right back.